All right, we are underway. I'm Stephen Stamp, joined by Nick Coyne, founder, co-owner, co-president, or president of the Dallas Box Lacrosse League.
Man of many hats. I don't know what my title is, but yeah, whatever you would like to call me.
We are at the Duel in Dallas, sponsored by Thompson Brothers Lacrosse. We wish we could grow the braids, but we'll have to leave that to Jeremy, Heine, Lyle, and Miles. Sorry, Miles and Lyle, trying to get them in order. And Billy O'Brien, who is the man. We'd give you a Flex Friday, but it's Saturday plus. You can do it. It would be a little embarrassing if I did it, because there you go. We are here in the NITEX Center, and you're trying to build the game here, and this is a huge step in that direction.
Yeah, it is. It's a small but huge step, I guess you can say. I know, we don't have as many people as we'd like to have out here, but the seed is planted, and with you down here and the Thompson sponsoring us, it kind of legitimizes that platform, and it sends a message out that, we are no joke. We do want to grow the game and grow it correctly. So yeah, it's a huge step, and I'm glad to be a part of it. If you would have asked me 5 years ago if this is what I'd be doing, I don't know if, I could say this is exactly what I'd be doing. But more so, I'm very happy to be a part of it.
We met last year at the Combine when you and Travis drove 25 hours to get to Toronto, to Oakville, to the track, and take part in the Combine. Obviously a huge learning experience there, and you've brought a lot of that back here. And you can see things happening every game, guys figuring things out. There are a lot of steps to take. We're not kidding anybody that guys are this far away from hitting the big time, but there are beginnings of things here. Yes,
no, definitely. It's baby steps, and I think the thing is box is very new, not only in the States, but especially here. And whenever you want to bring in a new form of lacrosse, like you said, lacrosse is new here, so you want to bring in a different type, and it kind of, everybody's questionable. But you see it, you see the product, you see how the game is played, and, I think everybody gets addicted to it. I know I have, and yeah, I can't stop watching and playing box, but it takes a toll on you. I'm not as young as I once was, but...
Well, the thing is, this weekend, you came to pick me up at the airport. You showed me around the stockyards, which was great. I had a bit of a break, but then you've been just going nonstop, trying to get ready for this. You show up this morning. We get here and set things up, and we're filling the water bottles. You're figuring out where the scoreboard is to run. There are lots of logistics that go into something like this, and you're refereeing some of the young kids' games, getting ready for your own game. You go and play. You come back out. You're running the score clock. Are you having time to enjoy the experience and see how cool this is?
You know what? I probably won't be able to enjoy it until it's all done, and I think that's how almost every weekend goes. And I know we discussed it a little bit, but it's hard to be a player and an organizer. Because like you said, running around constantly. I didn't get a chance to eat. We woke up, we didn't have any breakfast, so we literally came here, and I had to ref and do all that. So by the time my 12 o'clock game came, and I was literally about to pass out. So I try to enjoy it as much as possible while I'm in the moment. But yeah, I think when I get done packing up and sitting in the truck after at midnight here, it sinks in. So it's fun.
I got to tell you a quick story from my rowing days. I used to run a rowing club in North Vancouver, Deep Cove, one of the most beautiful spots on the planet, and we would put on regattas, and I was in the tent, the organization tent, with a bunch of other folks who were working. Everything seemed to be going wrong. I've got 2 radios to talk to different people about what's going on here, what's going on there, what's broken, who needs to do what, who's helping out, what's happening on the dock, where are the score times from this race, and I just thought everything's on. This is such a horrendous nightmare of a regatta. And then I had to go to the bathroom. I walk, and it's like a 3-minute walk over, a minute and a half walk, and I walk there, I walk back. In the space of being out of the tent for 5 minutes, it was something like 5 or 6 people come up to me and say, "Oh my God, this is such a great regatta. Everything's so organized and it's going so smoothly and that." So I made all of the people that were working with me, my rule was get out of the tent at some point during the weekend. So I recommend to you, get out of the tent, because this is a pretty exciting thing going on, and I hope you get to enjoy it a little bit.
I definitely hope I get to enjoy it too, and now that the game's over and it's kind of winding down towards the end of the day, I can get a chance to do that. But like I said, I'm just happy that everybody's here and gets to experience it. And not only that, I'm thankful that Thompson Brothers sent you down here so that you can experience this and kind of showcase it and broadcast it to the world.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Last question, plans and dreams moving forward.
Our plans are to start a full, legitimate high school league, kind of maybe year-round, if not in the fall, kind of to offset spring field season. That and do summer, the summer league, of course, and that's just to strictly get the stick in the kids' hands. Not only that, but playing a different version of lacrosse, not to burn them out on the field game. Not only that, to get these college coaches to look down at the states and say these kids, the kids in the states, they can play. You know, they know how to play. They just need to have an outlet to play it at. So. And
not that it's the reason to play box lacrosse, but it's a reason because Dave Petromala, Matt Brown, you hear the coaches who will go on and say, go and play box lacrosse, learn those skills, bring it back to the field game. It helps.
Oh yeah, no, that's why you see it a hot topic in the college game, in the field game. Is these coaches they're going to Canada, they're getting box players, they're looking for box backgrounds. So I think if you can get some box in your background, it'll definitely help you out. And not only that, it's going to help your lacrosse game out, period. And it'll all fall into place, so.
Stephen Stamp, Nick Coyne at the Duel in Dallas, brought to you by Thompson Brothers Lacrosse. Thanks, guys.
There's your stick. Set. Go!